Hey, welcome back everybody. Today we're going to be smoking some beef ribs on the pellet smoker, and I'm going to do them two ways. The first one is going to have some brisket rub and some barbecue sauce. The second one, I'm going to do them dry. I'm going to use the Weber KC barbecue rub that they claim is great on beef, chicken, and pork. So I'm going to get these ribs ready for the smoker. I'm going to get them out of this cryovac. I'm going to pull the membrane from the back of the ribs, and I'll meet you guys back out in the smoker. Okay guys, one little tip when you're pulling the membrane from the back of the ribs, I already started this, but I always use a fork, and it just makes it very easy. And I get paper towel, and here you go. Some people struggle with it so much, I don't understand why, but that's the way I do it, and it works very well for me. Okay guys, so I pulled the membrane from the back of each rib slab, and I'm getting ready to apply my rub. The first one is going to be the Weber KC barbecue rub. Okay guys, so I cleaned out my pellet smoker, and I just fired it on it to get it ready for smoking. It's on the smoke setting. I'm going to adjust the P setting to 6, and I'm going to shut the lid, let it get nice and hot, and then we're going to place our ribs on the smoker. Okay guys, so I placed the ribs on the smoker, and if you remember, I'm using two different kind of rubs. One is a brisket rub, and the other one is a KC barbecue rub from Weber. And this is how I'm going to identify each rib. I inserted two toothpicks on the one that has the Weber KC barbecue sauce. So we're going to let them smoke for about an hour on the smoke setting, and then we're going to crank up the heat to 225. We'll be back, guys. Okay guys, welcome back. So it's been about 40 minutes since I placed our beef ribs on our smoker. So I'm just going to give them a quick spritz of water. And I only use water, guys. I don't flavor my spritz with anything. I don't think it adds any flavor. I believe that you get the flavor from your rub and the meat, and of course the smoke. Let me shut this thing. So I'm gonna check on them again in about another 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna crank up the heat to 225 and smoke them nice and slow. Okay guys, so the beef ribs have been in the smoker for an hour on the smoke setting, and as you can see, they have a lot of smoke on them already. Look at that nice color. Okay, so we're going to close the lid. We're going to crank them up to 225. Okay, and they were on the smoke setting for 1 hour, guys, just as an FYI. So we're going to start cooking them with a little bit more heat, of course, 225, and we'll check on them again in about an hour, and we'll spritz them with some water, which I forgot to do. So I'm going to do that very quickly. There you go. And we'll be back. Okay guys, so I had the ribs out in the pellet smoker for an hour on the smoke setting, and then I cranked it up to 225. So in total, they have been in the smoker for 2 hours. As you can see, there's a lot of juice coming up. There's a little pullback on the bones. You can see the obvious difference. These are the ones with the KC rub, and these are the ones with the brisket rub. This one is a lot darker, and the reason for that is because the KC rub has some sugar. Okay, and that's the one that is not going to get any barbecue sauce. This one is. So I'm just going to dust it with a little bit more of the KC rub, and I placed them in this foil pan, and I'm going to place it in the pellet smoker, and I'm going to cover it. Okay, I'm going to cover it with some tin foil on top. The reason for that is I want to steam them. I want to get them as tender as I can, and a lot of guys don't like to do that. They like to wrap them up tight in tin foil and braise them. I don't like to braise my ribs. I like to steam them so that you get a nice tender bite. So either way, they're going to turn out great. So I'm going to wrap them in foil. I'm going to take them back out to the pit, and I'm going to still continue to smoke them at 225. That, to me, in my opinion, that's the ideal temperature to get your ribs nice and tender. So stay tuned, guys. Okay, guys, so I wrapped them with tin foil, and I'm going to go take them out to the pellet smoker, and we'll meet you outside. Okay, guys, so I've had my ribs steaming for about 45 minutes already on the pellet smoker. And one of the things that I did, guys, to help steam the ribs is, notice I made 2 holes on each side. That is just so you can see the steam coming up. That's to aid in the steaming process. So I'm going to cover them up for a little bit, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so these ribs are definitely tender. The one that's closer to me obviously went a little bit longer than I would have liked, but you know what, this is barbecuing, guys. You know, things happen. They're not going to be bad at all, I'll tell you that. But I'm gonna sauce one of them. I'm gonna pull the other one off, and we'll show you what they look like when they're plated. Stay tuned. So it's been 15 minutes since I applied the barbecue sauce on these ribs and placed them back in the smoker, and yep, barbecue has set pretty nicely. So I'm just gonna pull them off the grill, let them rest for a little while. I would say about 20 minutes, and then slice into these bad boys and see what they're like. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, so let's slice into the dry rub ribs. Very tender. Nice smoke ring, guys. Very nice smoke ring. Definitely tender. Oh yeah. Still juicy. Here it is, guys. Nice smoke ring, still very juicy, very, very tender. Give this one a try. Nice bite, guys. Very flavorful, sorry. Now, let's get the barbecue sauce ribs. Okay, so here are sauce ribs. That bone is just falling off, literally. Clean. Very tender. again. Very nice smoke ring, very tender, juicy. Let's give it a try. Oh man. Nice bite, guys. Very tender, very flavorful. Okay, so let's recap a little bit, guys. So I smoked them in the smoke setting for 1 hour, and then I cranked up the heat to 225 for another hour, and then I steamed the ribs for about 45 minutes, 45 to 50 minutes. I let them rest, covered in tin foil, again, loosely. So roughly a 3-hour cook, if you would. And as you can see, the results were very good. I'm very happy with them. And if you like my video, guys, please hit the like button and please subscribe. Thank you all for watching my video, and have a great day.